Hello, Mark. Welcome back to A Gringo Sergipano. This is episode 20, where we're building the city of Kier. And today we're going to start a project that's going to take a couple episodes here, focusing on this kind of awesome natural harbor, which of course we will call Cold Harbor. So we're going to develop a community and a harbor and really get started. And there's much to do, so let's get started. Okay, so you see I have this bridge across one of these little inlets within the, I don't know, this is a very logical and cool area. So the harbor's going to be right in the middle, and I don't know how much of the actual harbor I'm going to develop in this episode, but we do have a bridge leading to there, and we're going to, get a couple things in that direction to start with. Okay, so we had brought that rail line across, so now we have our harbor here in the center of this harbor. So we have Cold Harbor Harbor, right? But no, we have this cargo port, and we're going to kind of develop things from there. Alright, so this is about it for the harbor for now. Obviously, we're going to get a lot more involved with the detailing of everything, but right now we have our harbor, we have all our warehouses, and we have connections to it, so we are set up and ready to start expanding the area, the neighborhood, the city of Cold Harbor. Okay, so we kind of have a start of a basic grid. We're leaning on this highway here. We kind of have this basis of a connection that goes across this little inlet to the harbor, and this little side is what we're going to focus on today developing. Okay, so I have placed a lot of our service buildings, things of that nature, community areas, parks, and now we're going to let this thing grow in, fill in. So we can develop this side, this little peninsula on this island. It was important to add the bridge going across already, even though I'm not going to worry about that side yet, because it needs to be tall enough. It needs to be tall enough for these big ships to be able to go underneath. Alright, so here's the start of Cold Harbor. We still have a lot of area to develop on this side of the island, so let's get working on that. Okay, as I expand the grid a little bit more, one thing is abundantly clear, and that is there's really only one way, well, I mean two if you come all the way from the other side of the river by the port, but there's only one way to get into this area, which is predominantly residential. And that's problematic. You're going to have a lot of traffic on that intersection, so we need to do something that, with this avenue here, make a connection. Okay, so one thing is apparent here in retrofitting this kind of three-way intersection. There's two motions that are missing. They're left turns in from this highway where all this traffic is right now, and a left turn from the town itself. Those will be taken care of by other intersections. I don't really want to mess with that too much. The point, I don't want it's fine the way it is what I'm saying. And this is why, especially for that one, that the missing left kind of happens here, where we have this bridge that's been there forever but hasn't been connected to anything, coming over from Lenora, and now that is connected to both this highway and to the bridge, and to the grid, excuse me. So that is kind of how we solved our cul-de-sac issue. I love the way this looks. This is incredible, an incredible core, another urban section it really does look fantastic, and that is going to be the basis of Cold Harbor. So, we have a little bit more to do on this peninsula, so let's keep doing it. Yeah, this island is just really cool. It's probably the coolest part of this map. But here you can see the two, Allentown and Cold Harbor. It really is just awesome. But we do have this road going around kind of the entire island so far that connects Allentown and Cold Harbor, or what exists anyway of those two, and it is called Ether Avenue. Alright, so I don't have a cool lumen building or anything like that, so I am just using this kind of base thing. I don't really have too many mods or assets in this build, so that's what we're going to go with. I think pretty much everything is just parking. But yeah, this is going to stand in for our Lumen headquarters here. Alright, so yeah, we have a lot more residential development that's filled in on this side of the highway, closer to downtown, and this has happened really fast, but we've had the demand, so we may as well start building like this. So as I was looking around the build, there were a couple areas where I just had random burned out buildings, and I know that I can just fix it because I do have move it in the build, so I can mess with it. But I added all the helicopter depots here, and the disaster response areas and things of that nature, so that everything is a little bit easier to fix, and I can just click it and it's done. So I've gone ahead and added that to this build. I think it's kind of important. And that's it for now. We have a lot more that we want to do here, developing our harbor in this island, but we're going to let it sit for a little bit. I honestly haven't been as interested in playing right now because I've been doing a lot of things with Subway Builder because I'm ridiculous, kind of altering the subway system, the metro system in my hometown of Washington, D.C., and also the MARTA system in Atlanta, just kind of playing around with what I would like to see with that, maybe just having some fun, messing around with New York. But yeah, I'll get back to this soon. I still have ideas of what I want to do. I'll get to it when I feel like it. There's no reason to build when you don't want to. It's kind of silly. But I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.